So there's been a ton of people that comment and say, yeah, great videos, but give me sets, reps, all that good stuff. So I decided I'll make a couple videos where we just go through the exact workouts I did, and we'll start with arm day. It was a good arm day, so I don't have a problem with that. All right, so we're starting with EZ Bar Incline Curls, and what we're gonna do here is lay on top of the bench. We're doing 3 working sets of 15 to 20. Now, I err on the side towards 15. I'd rather fail on that end of it, but if I get to 20, great. If I go over, yeah, just wasn't the right weight for me. To crank up the intensity a little bit, we're gonna do a 3-second hold at the top. Now, that's just to make it harder. Any exercise I do, I try to manipulate it in a way where I can, make it that much worse than it actually is. And then especially that first working set or working exercise you're doing, I always try to find a way to get as much blood as possible. So 1 set of these, you're gonna be blown up. Typically on arms, I jump back and forth between biceps and triceps. That just greases up the antagonist muscle, but also gives it a little bit of time to breathe. That way when I jump back to say biceps, I'm not completely cashed out. I got a little bit left in the tank and I get a nice clean contraction. For triceps, we're starting out with single arm cable extensions. Couple things to note here. First thing, we're gonna use that fist just like we did in the bicep video, and now we're gonna flex over top of it. What that's gonna do, instead of the typical flex down or away, now you're gonna be able to flex over top of that fist towards your body. Just creates a better contraction overall. Also, make sure you get that wrist involved. So flex towards you on the way up, flex down on the way down. It doesn't seem like much, but if you do it once or twice, I guarantee you're gonna be so connected to that tricep that it'll change the way you do them forever. With these, it's just 4 straight sets of 20. Nothing fancy here. You don't really need a warm-up set. Just pick a weight, you should be good to go. Next set we're gonna do for biceps, a real quick compound set. So palm supinated up towards the ceiling, 15 reps there, and then go right into a hammer curl. With these, we're gonna tweak the form by changing the position of the elbow. So instead of that typical by your side, you're gonna pull those elbows in front, literally sit them on your stomach. So as you curl, it's gonna change where the peak of the contraction happens and make it that much harder. These are gonna be tough because I just did this workout yesterday and I'm already having a hard time showing this exercise. So what we're gonna do is a French press, but with these, we're gonna shorten the range of motion and get that wrist involved, because with this exercise especially, towards the top of that movement, you run into so many issues with your shoulders jumping in. You just lose all that tension you get on that tricep towards the top of it. So we cut it down, we stay towards the stretch, we get more engagement that way. Also, I like to have people sit a little bit forward on these and lean back, because if they try to stay straight up and down, most people don't have the shoulder flexibility. They're gonna turn those elbows out, they'll turn it into more of a press. We want to sit them forward, lean them back, and keep it like an extension. With these, it's 3 heavy sets of 15. What I mean by heavy is, for me, that's 12 reps clean. The other 3, they're not the prettiest reps in the world. So as always, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment in the video what we do next. Get after it, get growing. I'll talk to you soon. Also, we got this piece too. Name's a little aggressive. What the fuck is that?